Everyone. So I just want to make a totally different video to what I normally talk about today. And I want everyone to put all their belief systems and all their everything aside. Just put it to bed for just for a time being, just for a short time being. To be honest with you, it's the divide and conquer mechanism that they use to divide people, which seems to be working. Between the flat earthers, the globers, and the all the different religions and all sorts. Just I want everyone to put that aside, because I'm going to tell you something now. I'm going to be brutal with what I'm about to say. Is that the truth is no one knows the truth. We're all seeking for the truth, and we don't know what the actual truth is. What we do know is that we've been lied to and our freedoms have been taken away from us. We can all agree on that. That is the one common agreement that we have, you know. Despite all the other stuff, we can sort that all out later. But right now, we're all fighting for the same thing, for freedom. We're fighting for freedom. And then when we've got the freedom, we have the freedom to find the truth after that, you know? So, yeah. Sorry, a train went past. So I had to pause my video a minute. So, yeah, we can put that all aside. I respect anyone's beliefs and, and all that. Any religion, really, I respect it. You're entitled to what you believe in. You have the freedom to believe what you believe. But, yeah, the thing we need to focus on at the moment is freedom, really, rather than, and then we can, and the truth as well, obviously, but we've got to be careful not to divide, each other, be divided by each other, because we all have a common enemy at the moment, obviously, and that is the system that is enclosed and is stopping us from gaining knowledge, being human, should I say, really. Yeah. Now, I've got North Korea here because I just had a bit of a theory, and looking at my YouTube channel is called Truth Seeking. Life truth seeking, because I'm always seeking for the truth no matter what, and I'm open minded to anything. And I just had a theory, to be honest with you. Now, the theory goes that you've got North Korea. North Korea is an enclosed place where people cannot escape. People can't escape, and they probably don't know what's outside of North Korea. Yeah, that's what we're told. How do we not know that that's a mockery? And we, the people on our known earth, or whatever you want to call it, is a little enclosed area. It's an enclosed system that we can't escape, a prison, like North Korea, and there's a much bigger world out there, and we're just a tiny bit of it. We're like North Korea, so we're an enclosed space that we can't escape. Like you've got the poles and and all that. What's outside, what's beyond that? Is there a more world like this that we don't know about, where they outside of this known world? It's a much bigger world. Like the Earth is 10, 20 times bigger, or much bigger than what we know it is, and there's more land out there, more entities and beings out there that probably maybe have more freedom than what we have. Maybe we are the North Korea of that. We could be the North Korea. Where because we can't escape this so-called prison, we don't have freedom. We're lied to. The propaganda. It's like North Korea, isn't it? All the propaganda that we're told, the input of information is controlled. We don't know what's out there. I mean, I feel like we should, There's something back in my mind that, obviously that they're hiding. So it just makes me wonder that maybe this is a possibility, and this is because I'm open-minded and I just think outside the box, guys. Don't take it to heart. Is that our system, our Earth, our so-called Earth, all the countries that are within the poles or whatever you want to call it, whatever the shape is just one little bit, one tiny area of a much bigger land out there. And it's a prison that we can't escape, and it's a dictatorship. And the land outside could be a freer land, So we are the North Korea of that land that's outside of this realm, Because North Korea just reminds me of the world we live in. Do you know what I mean? It's just the same thing, and this could be just a mockery. So yeah, it's quite hard to explain, obviously, but it's a possibility that our Earth, the system we're in, the controlled system of all the different countries, it said that we're the only ones that exist. All the countries in this world, from Japan to America to Russia. This is it. This is all it is. When it could be just an enclosed prison dictatorship, and there's much more land and people and cities and towns and whatever you want to call it outside of this prison like dictatorship land that we're in, that we can't escape. It just reminds me of North Korea. That's all I'm saying, guys. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. I don't know. I definitely don't know. I just thought about it. It's a possibility. So don't say like I definitely know and all that. I don't have a clue. This is just my thought process sometimes. I thought I'll just bring this up, that maybe the system that we're in, the lands that we're in at the moment, or the so-called world that we're in, and that the governments and all that are just one system in this one dictatorship that's enclosed from the rest of the outside world, just like North Korea. Thanks, guys.